Now, it doesn't mean anything.
No, I know it doesn't.
So, Kate, what is the what is the essence of this meeting? What are the kind of essential threads that spark you about it?
About the course that we're talking about, yeah.
Exactly.
So I got very excited by Mary's, I suppose, connection to expanding the osteopathic principles into more, to more than the human patient or patient practitioner relationship, and expanding that, just widening the aperture to in order to encompass the landscape, the animals, the ancestry of landscape and animals, and obviously us, and that interconnectedness of the whole, and really trying to live it and breathe it and give people something to take away so that they can capture that essence in their own life and then spread that awareness, so that we're
Right.
really tapping into the healing that's so potent right now because of the alignment of things. We're in such an important time where we're really trying to slough off the history of where we've been, but bringing that into ourselves to acknowledge, so that we're able to then move forward into a different paradigm.
Very nice. Mary, do you want to speak to that?
Yes, I think that the founding principle of osteopathy is to find the health, that we're all capable of finding the problems and the dis-ease and the disorder. And this opportunity is to really explore finding the health in all of the domains and dimensions that Kate's just mentioned. And what I'm really interested in is the interconnectivity of that, the oneness of the health. So the shared oneness between time and space. So the oneness of the land, the creatures on it, the creatures who have lived on it and will live on it. And not just the creatures, but all the wildlife, the plants, the fungus, all of it, the water. And the and then the ways that we can really explore that and bring it into our living everyday consciousness. So, including the work that you're going to do, making remedies or eating, picking, cooking, eating the food, so that it becomes really
Hmm.
woven into us. We eat it, it becomes us as well, not just words and understandings and new ideas and new beliefs, but physically it becomes us as we eat the food or make the remedies.
So, I mean, I suppose the course is number one, it's based within nature, and we are exploring ourselves or looking at people, looking at children, looking at animals, but then we're including that within the context of the mycelium, the forest, and we're trying to kind of reestablish the natural coherence and rhythm. And I'm going to talk also, I think, a little bit about neurodiversity and rhythms, the natural rhythms of life and the natural rhythms of nature, and the importance of that when working with children. And creating flower essences which have a vibrational essence that bring us into a state of coherence again with these places of nature, and to thread all that through into an understanding, into a felt sense that we can all embody is pretty exciting as a plan, I think.
I
Yeah.
think the most exciting thing is that we can have all these ideas, but it's not something that we're doing. It's a relationship. So
Exactly.
we might offer something up to the land or to the creatures, and then we wait for the response. And that, for me, is the most exciting thing, that we can have all these ideas and plans, but actually, when we get there, we're all
Mm.
in beginner's mind. We're all being shown and taught the land's wisdom, the animal's wisdom, the ancestors' wisdom.
Beautiful. Kate?
Yeah, and to speak to that and to follow on from that, we've actually just literally on Sunday introduced beavers.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, so we've just got beavers, and the wisdom there and the fact that they're a keystone species, and so should we be, I would like to really explore, and that's my plan actually, is my own personal plan is to explore how to be more of a keystone species, how to behave and think more collaboratively and, yeah, from a very different perspective, which I think that they are here to teach me something. So we shall
That could be
see.
fun to explore.
Yes, it could be fun to go down there, couldn't it?
Nice. Well, I look forward to it.
Did you manage to record that?
Yeah, record.
No.
That's all recorded. I think that I mean, I'm sure he can cleverly pull some stuff from that.
So I was interested to know, I've been hearing about, I know that you've done some flower essences before. Have you ever done an oak essence?
An oak essence. I mean, Bach obviously did an oak essence, so I didn't make one of those. But there is an essence for oak, which is
Mm.
one of the Bach flower essences. I mean, I've made um, essences of other things that haven't been. But there's one or two that I've made that have been made from other people. But I started making flower essences about 25 years ago, and I've got about 100 Irish wildflower essences and about 100 Italian ones, actually. And they're all kind of documented. So it's kind of, I've never done anything with them apart from give them to people when I get stuck patient-wise. But they're magic. And every few months, I say to Mara, my wife, I say, we have to put those flower essences, because she uses them every day. I have to put those flower essences out. They're so important. And like we go, yeah, we'll get round to that.
And it's one of those things you never
One of
quite
those things. I nearly did actually when I was here. I nearly did. I had a person work on it for about a year and a half. Lot dealt with all of the complexities of food standards and did all of the packaging and did everything, got all the stick, everything ready. And then she went off and lived in France, and I got distracted, and we never did it. But I mean, they're just wonderful things because they're so. I mean, they're so in keeping with nature and also learning to listen to the flowers and what they're saying. So, it's very magic. I mean, the point I think that all of this is about us reestablishing our connection with nature, which of course we don't have, and children naturally do have to a degree, but they're not helped. Um, and just for us to actually really, yeah, return to it, that great beauty, I think that's all for what it is for me. Traditional studies, I suppose, as Jim would say.
quite.
Okay, that sounds good. Is there anything else we want to
No, I think it sounds fine. So it'll be interesting to see what what
what
AI
we've got?
comes up with that.